In this video, I'll discuss a vocabulary associated with family. I'll also try to put some exercises before I end the session based on the family domain. This is the first video of my playlist on vocabulary. You are listening to Ramritan Gwala. So let's start our discussion on family. Family is the basic institution of society. The family includes parents and offspring. If the family has only parents and offspring, it is called a nuclear family. And if it has parents, offspring, grandparents, uncles, and aunts, it is called a joint family, living under the same roof. By parents, we mean a father and mother, and by offspring, we mean a child or children of parents and father and mother or father and mother. We have an extended family which includes members beyond joint family like nieces and nephews. Extended family is the result of the marriage of one of the family members, for example, sister. Members of the extended family may or may not stay together. Sometimes they come to stay together on holidays, and thus they constitute an extended family. We also have a single parent family, which can result from the death of one of the parents or spouses, or can result out of divorce. There are other assignments of a name to a particular family depending on the social and economic identity, for example, matrifocal or patrifocal, dysfunctional family, etc. As already mentioned, a nuclear family is where we have a father and a mother with their offspring or children. Now, joint family includes your parents, grandparents, you and your spouse and your children. It includes at least three generations if you exclude your own children, and all of them are living together in a house. So, first generation includes you, your spouse, if any, your siblings, and your cousins. The second generation includes your parents, their brothers and sisters, your uncles and aunts. And the third generation includes your grandparents and their brothers and sisters. Usually, a family tree starts from yourself, including your siblings and cousins, making the baseline of first generation. Your mom and father, including your brothers and sisters, are the second generation, and your grandparents, including their brothers and sisters, the third. Apart from the above mentioned relatives, we have in-laws. When you get married, your wife's or husband's family becomes in-laws. Your wife's father is your father-in-law, and her mother is your mother-in-law. Similarly, her sister and brother are sister-in-law and brother-in-law, respectively. The same goes for the rest of our family members. Likewise, the relationship will be the same for your wife to your parents and your siblings. This term in-law is also used to address the relationship you have for the spouses of your siblings. The husband of your sister is a brother-in-law, and the wife of your brother is sister-in-law. In addition to these relatives, we have a half brother or half sister with who we share one common parent. In this relationship, we share a bloodline either from mother or father. If the father remarries after separation and both father and new mother are blessed with a baby boy or baby girl, then the baby boy is a half brother or the baby girl is half sister. When step brother or step sister, we do not share any kind of blood connection. Some of some of the terms that are used to denote to family members are distant relative, like the great uncle who is relative but we do not know very well. Next of kin, which means the closest relative. Descendants, who are your children and grandchildren who live after you. Ancestors means someone who is from a past generation, like your grandparents. Household, which means a house and everyone living here. Twins or triplets, which means two or three children who are born at the same birth and all the twins or triplets look alike. They are called identical twins or triplets. Some phrases that we use in family affairs and family domain are to look after, which means to take care of somebody; to raise, which means to look after or take care a child until he or she becomes an adult; to bring up, which means the same To the former, which is to take care a baby to grow up until an adult. To start a family, which means to begin having children. Upbringing, which means the care, nurture, and treatment received from parents. Dependent, which means who depends on someone for financial support or economic support. To adopt, which means to take ownership of a child legally to one's own family. To foster, which means to look after or take care of someone else's child. Overprotective, which means parents which are over possessive of their children, or parents who protect their children too much. Spoiled child, which means a child behaves badly or a child who has got bad behavior. To run in the family, to be a hereditary trait or a characteristic frequently shown by members of a family. Teenage or teenager. Teenage means aged between 13 to 19 years, and teenager means a young person between 13 and 19 years. Teenage is an adjective and a teenager is a noun. Hereditary quality or characteristic passed from the parents' genes. Childhood, the time and period of a child or the entire time and period of child. Family background, the information and details of a child in relation to a social status, education, and financial and economic status. Widow, a woman whose husband has died. Widower, a man whose wife has died. To desert, to leave someone for the rest of life. To be the spitting image of somebody, to look extremely or exactly similar to someone. To follow in someone's footsteps, to do the same thing as someone else, especially someone in your family, previously did. Finally, I'd like you to do some exercise for yourself and if possible give the response or answers in the comment section. If you wish, you need to select the correct option out of the two alternatives. I have added the exercise on the text box on my right. I also try to add the exercise in the description box and in the comment section. I'm reading out the words in question, and these words are institution, offspring, constitute, spouse, generation, cousin, siblings, baseline, in addition to somebody or something, bloodline, separation, nurture.